Hey Thomas, this is Joe. Good afternoon. I'm looking just at numbers real quick for Joel and Marshall. So you could just see what I'm seeing at here at 164 through the 25th. So basically through yesterday, because I know today is probably counting leads. But let's just look at through yesterday. 164, 60% of that for contact should be 98. I know we don't track that in e-leads. But your appointments ought to be 59, 60% of 164, then 98 contacts, and then that would be 59. So he's 30 light right there, and then shows ought to be 35, following the 460s rule or the 360s. But then here's the great questions. He's made 705 calls, 496 emails, and we're 30 short here and about 15 short here. Should have had about 20 units sold out of what he's been able to generate from that. Of course, you're not going to sell 20 appointments showed out of 20. Let's say we do a great job and sell half of that, that's 10. But the problem is we just don't have this appointment showing and appointment due high. He's making a ton of calls, so the best thing is, what is he saying? Is he negotiating too much? I actually had someone at a store in San Antonio sit there and tell me. She even admitted in front of everybody on the team, and she's one of the best ones. When she gets caught up in negotiation, she has a hard time getting people in because they're going all over town with her best offer. The idea is, let's go for the appointment. Let's be assistful to the customer and give them everything we can. But we need to go for that appointment. Closed-ended question, yes, yes, morning, afternoon, early or late, 10 or 11. Are we talking earlier or later in the week? And then how is he leaving his voicemails? Is he just begging everybody to call him back? I don't know. Let's look at Marshall. You got 146. Her contact should be 87. Her appointments ought to be 52. She's at 20, so she's 32 shy. About the same, isn't that strange? A brand new guy, and she's got experience, and about the same. And then, of course, shows she should have had 31. She's sitting at 12. So he's done a better job at getting him to show, and she's sitting at 60%. I like that they're there, between shows and appointments, but the appointments from leads is way off. She should have had about 18 units, so you should have had 39 from them so far, month to date, thereabouts. Let's just say 30, 35, but we're not even close. So the only thing I could tell you is different. People ask me all the time, what's the magic? What's the magic on this deal? How do you make it work? And it's calling the leads. They've got to get busy calling the leads. And it looks like they are calling them at 457, okay, calls. She's doing half the calls, and she's got, almost half of the people coming in. He's doing maybe too many calls to get that. It's like a new guy burning ups, right? So you need to focus in on that. I know she's experienced, but if this is the best she can do, then we need to help her with a little bit of a different engagement, okay? Hopefully you could take a look at that, and then you can see your lead sources. Still FordDirect is your biggie. And then we're able to measure those a little bit better if we can look at those. The only reason why this report's not populating what has been sold is it doesn't look like we're marking things correctly from the front. Um, anyway, your closing ratio, seems to be saying 29% here. Obviously, that's probably not correct. But then you've got 42 minutes in response time. So that's decent. But let's take a look and see what we got. Let's go here to a different report. If I can get out of this, and let's just see. Go to internet leads. Let's go to closing ratio, and let's go salesperson. Let's just see what we got. Anyway, we got 16 sold, and we should have had about 39. 21 from him, 18 from her, if the sales department's closing what they're bringing in. But they only brought in 32 opportunities, 20 and 12, and for closing 16 of them, man, that's a phenomenal job. Just think what we could have done if we would have brought in the right number of people based on the leads we had. So your closing ratio showing 4.5%, and that's everything, in the system counted, and that is out of new and used. You can see used is higher. So the thing is, we just got to get something figured out to where we can get you helped. Obviously, nothing is marked in her name, so why aren't the guys counting it correctly as it goes through the system? Doesn't matter to accounting. Talk to Mike about that. Even the Chrysler store, the GM down there finally put his foot down and says, hey, everybody leave the BDC person name first. Just put yourself on second. Accounting's not going to matter because it's based on what they turn into accounting for their account. And that way this thing shows up in the system right. Because people that look from Lithia look at these reports, and this is where they like to see the numbers show. Okay, just trying to help you out, brother. Have a happy Thanksgiving, and I shall see you guys next week right after Thanksgiving closes out. All right, see ya.